Fearless Disease.
All right, let's talk about some calls. Speaking of upgrades, Citi today has initiated on aerospace and defense. Leidos, buy 218. Weiss, that's you.
Yeah, look, I love this sector. It's a difficult sector to invest in because it's obviously dependent on government contracts. Sometimes companies that are well positioned don't get it. Leidos I like in particular because they really have multiple legs to the stool. It's been a great stock for me, and I have no interest in selling any of it. Management's phenomenal here.
Do you know that the ITA, the Aerospace and Defense ETF, is having its second best year ever? I didn't know that. Boeing, buy 265.
Yeah, 100%. This is not a turnaround story anymore. I mean, this company is doing everything right. New management is on track. I could go through all the orders, but they're not pushing through product. They're making sure the quality and safety is there, and I think that's what was missing for a long time. So the run on this stock is not over.
Okay.
It's very true. FearlessDisease fam, today we expose the truth they hate to hear, like right now, if you are ready. Boeing wins. They wins $4 billion Pentagon contract for new fighters. Stock up is 5% as Trump admin pushes military rebuild. I like Boeing right now as well. As he said, it's a great company, great management, and is doing quite well. As you see on here is Boeing. It says new management is the mega trend. We are as bullish on new management on analysis could reasonably be strong, top down and bottom up. Tailwinds support our view. I like it. I like it was coming from Bowie's management. Like I said, they are a strong competitor right now, especially going into Q4, which we're already in now. But Q1 next year is going to be amazing as well. Let's hear what they have to say.
Lockheed, neutral, 505.
Neutral's better than sell. It's been a bad year for Lockheed, up about 2%. A lot of things went wrong this year. They lost the F-47 contract to Boeing. Elon Musk punked them around this time 12 months ago. They had a big classified charge. Those things are all in the rearview mirror. And in the meantime, while the F-47...
That's very true. Like you said, the rearview mirror, from 737 crisis defense booms to taxpayer dollars, they are flowing now, man. He's right. They had a great comeback, and they took over a lot of contracts, especially from Martin.
47 is being built. The F-35, which is Lockheed's baby, is the best jet fighter in the world, and every Air Force wants it. Their missile systems is going great as well. It's an attractive valuation. I think 2026 is the year for Lockheed Martin.
QXO, buy 31 bucks. Luke Weiss.
Yeah, and the stock, it's look, it's been waiting for another acquisition by Brad Jacobs, and that hasn't happened. But at their earnings and at their recent investor day, he laid out the story, and it's a very compelling story. He is a permanent compounder, not just QXO, not just the other companies like URI. So I continue to like it.
Okay.
I continue to have a good position there.
On holding, top pick 2026 at Stifel, 60 bucks is the target. Jim.
Yeah, I mean, the stock, the company is just doing great. The product is doing great. People want the shoes. The management guidance from the earnings call a few weeks ago was stellar, and I see the stock going higher just with the momentum from that.
Spotify, best idea for 26 at JPM, 805 is the price target. Kevin Simpson.
It seems hard to believe, but if we compare this to Netflix, 805 is a reality. This is a company that's now introducing ad pricing. They're improving their margins. If you look back at the chart over the past year, they had some fits and starts, but I really think that they've dialed it in, and I'm excited about this name for next year.
All right, Chevron target goes to 206, just a couple of bucks, but we talked a lot about these kinds of stocks this week. I think it was Josh Brown who had bought Exxon. Chevron, I said, is the one we're talking about now. Brenda, why don't you take this? This is a 36% upside from current levels.
Right, and the company is talking about growing revenue 2 to 3% in excess of overall oil demand. And also, this company for years was kind of viewed as being the most capital disciplined player in the space, and then they kind of veered away from that. But I think they've come back around now and reined that in a little.
Exactly. While prevailing sentiment for U.S. oil and gas seems to be negative, an oil market oversupply and high gas storage, we believe there is a appreciated value. I mean, I believe it as well. Chevron's been around for a long time, but it getting going from 206 to 204 was a little bit of dip for it to come for a major comeback. I know 100% is going to happen. But getting back to my prediction as far as Bowie, I think it's going to get to 300 a share by mid-2026 if more deals land, and they will land. I guarantee it. I would say guarantee it, but that's what I predict for 2027. Smash the like, tap the next video on the screen, subscribe, hit that bell. The CashApp, FearlessDisease, is always in the description. description if you are rocking with the movement. See you on the next one. Stay rich and stay fearless.